School environment in the new normal presents many challenges for all of us. When the pandemic broke out, everybody was in fear, not knowing what to do next. How will school start? Where should we begin? But no matter how uncertain our situation is, the Department of Education quickly transformed from everyday face-to-face instructions to remote distance learning. DepEd made sure and stood to its promise that nobody should be left behind. In doing so, DepEd ensured the learning continuity of learners amid the COVID-19 pandemic through the issuance of DepEd Order No. 12 Series of 2020, adoption of the Basic Education Learning Continuity Plan for school year 2020-2021 in the light of the COVID-19 public health emergency. Fast forward to school year 2021-2022, DepEd implemented the online learning to all levels with the aim of giving real-time information and encourage student-teacher interaction. Students with internet connection, mobile phone, and laptop were encouraged to shift from modular distance learning to online synchronous learning.
The Bicronus classes implementation posed some challenges. This includes unstable internet connectivity. In the latest data from the OpenGovAsia.com, as of February 23, 2021, the Philippines ranks 6th place in the mobile internet speed among the 10 members of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations, according to a report from a global speed test. However, globally, the country moves up to the 86th spot in the mobile internet speed rankings in January 2021. This somehow is a marked improvement from its 111th rank in the same period last year. Another barrier that the teachers and students encounter are the gadgets being used and their current specs. It could be that mobile phones and laptops are available, but the processor, memory, and storage are not updated or not compatible with the current or required specifications for the online program. This causes lags, frozen screen, or even disconnection. Generally, the faster the RAM or random access memory, the faster the speed of the computer, laptop, or mobile phone. Same as with a faster processor, will produce a faster expected performance, and students can open apps all at the same time without disconnection. In reality, only few teachers own a higher speed computer, laptop, or mobile phone. Mostly, they depend on what the school or what DepEd can offer, which in turn may not be available to all. For this school year, DepEd provided the Smart GigaLife SIM, but for some teachers, they were not able to use it because they don't have an extra Android phone. As for the students' end, their Android mobile phones are with low specs, which is not really that reliable or advisable for online classes. Lastly, the location of our learners can also be one of the struggles in online learning. There are students living in areas with slower or poor cellular signals. This could really hamper the ability of the students to connect in online lessons. Same with schools which are located in the far-flung areas. Teachers will not be able to carry out online learning. In the article, Why Internet Speeds in the Philippines Are So Slow, posted by Vice.com, dated February 22, 2021, says, download and upload speeds in the country still lag behind its Southeast Asian neighbors. For fixed broadband, the Philippines has an average download speed of 32.37 megabits per second, which puts it at around 100th place in global rankings. Meanwhile, Thailand and Singapore ranked in the top 3 with 220 Mbps and 247 Mbps respectively. The irony is that fixed broadband plans in these two countries cost about the same as the Philippines based on a report by the World Bank. Besides its snail-paced speeds, internet connectivity in the Philippines is also among the costliest in the world. However, all of the problems above can be addressed by the following solutions. First, online classes must be recorded, saved in PowerPoint presentations, or teachers can post video links in the virtual Google Classroom. Google Classroom is the most preferred, free, and the easiest to access by the way. This will allow the learners who lost connectivity to review the lessons delivered during the actual class. It is also favorable with some teachers who are oftentimes disconnected while having classes. The second problem involves finances. Upgrading the specs of the gadgets or even buying new computers and laptops must be taken into consideration. It would be favorable if DepEd could provide the teachers with new gadgets in higher specs. The department could also ask the help of the different stakeholders and partner companies to provide both teachers and learners with new mobile phones, laptops, or computers. Third problem, however, is a bigger scope. This involves the different telcos operating in the respective locations or areas. At their end, they should upgrade their equipment to boost their cellular signals and provide additional cell sites as well. For the schools, teachers should provide again video lessons, upload PowerPoint presentations, give instructions, quizzes, and performance tasks through Google Classroom. To conclude, everything that is happening now is really new, not to mention different. We have to admit that this is not easy for all of us. School heads, teachers, learners, and parents. But we cannot just stop and do nothing. We have to think that the future of our learners is at stake. That is why we have to be one with the department in carrying out the basic education learning continuity plan and still deliver this according to the department's mission, vision, and core values of makadiyos, makatao, makakalikasan, and makabansa.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Hebia taking views of the challenges met by our teachers in line with the use of technology in teaching and learning in the new normal. One of the common challenges that a school encountered amidst the pandemic is the use of technology. Many of our teachers are in doubt of using different gadgets for teaching and learning. Several of them have found difficulty in operating and managing different gadgets, computers, laptops, and any software to be used in an online class and any online commitment. However, with the use of the survey form entitled Challenges in the Use of Technology from the four different schools of the Division of Cagayan de Oro City, consists of City Central School, North City Central School, Ipunan Elementary School, and Makasandig National High School, presented the data that 84% of the teachers are happy in the new normal. 6% of them are unhappy. But as to how they can operate a gadget when it comes to use of technology in teaching and learning, only 37.3% rated themselves 8, 1 as the worst, 10 as the best. 30.6% rated themselves 7, and 11.9% rated themselves with 6. with a total of 79.8% rated above average, who's able to operate and manage gadgets independently, and 6% rated 1, who implied that they cannot operate gadgets for teaching. As to the reasons why, teachers indicated the following reasons. First, availability of the gadgets for actual learning. Second, troubles in software use and use of any technology because they are not computer savvy or techy. Third is being incompetent in handling and understanding the use of technology and its features because of the negative perceptions towards technology. Nevertheless, 100% agreed that technology is part of our daily life and involvement in school or at home. Moreover, the schools plan a very strategic project and programs to capacitate them to address their needs when it comes to the use of technology and its different software and tools for better teaching and learning practice. Since more opted to use the blended class, 49.6% of the respondents were in online and technology are being utilized. Some opted for an online class, and those prefer to use the modular learning delivery mode still wish to be trained as to the use of technology, its features, and usage in relation of their daily concerns. One of the strategic and innovative projects, activities, and programs that the school plan to implement and are being conducted are the following. First, for the project, we have Project MOG, which means Embracing Modular and Digital Educational System for Good. Second, we have Project MMK Tayo, which means makialam, magtulungan, ang ng mga kasamahan sa teknolohiya ay aangat, yayabong at maging okay. We also have Project Paksain Ka, which means patuloy na pag-alalay at alaga sa mga kasamahang seryoso alamin ang importante at nais malaman. We also have the different activities conducted in schools. We have the series of ICT LAC sessions entitled Basic ICT Operations, ICT Management, Microsoft 365 Features and Programs, utilization of different assessment and evaluation software, and being 21st century teachers. We also conduct mentoring and coaching and the provision of technical assistance when it comes to ICT. We also have programs which are the teacher's orientation on an online class, teacher support on teachers' needs, teachers' partnership with the stakeholders, and more. Hence, teaching, learning will never stop. Lifelong learning will always exist. Let's keep learning, let's keep moving, let's keep growing as our learners are keep taking the quality education.
Behind every young child who believes in himself is a parent who believed first. Matthew Jacobson. We believe the parents are the biggest influence to student success, especially during this time of the pandemic. Research shows strong parent involvement results to higher overall achievement. At the onset of the COVID-19 global health crisis, face-to-face classes were replaced by remote learning due to the dangers of the coronavirus, where learning is ushered from traditional classroom environment to the home. apprehensions and concerns rose amidst the challenges, on the parents in particular. Would I be able to teach as effectively as a teacher? Will my child listen to me? What will happen to my work? Will I still be able to do my chores at home? Do I have the materials I need to teach my child? These were some of the questions they've asked themselves. We at City Central School thought of these things too. We value the role our parents play. We have taken steps to reassure them that we are in this together, to assist and support them. Before the start of the classes, we've conducted an orientation to acquaint them of their roles as their children's learning facilitator. A series of trainings were also carried on to aid them in planning and managing their academic activities at home efficiently. We have kept our lines of communications open that they may be able to communicate with us, text messages, social media, and many more. This is also our way of monitoring our learners, checking on them and keeping track of their development, progress, or needs. Are the modules doable? Are there changes to be made? What appropriate interventions can we administer in light of the difficulties our school children are facing? The school have also made it a point that should a parent require a face-to-face conference, strict adherence to the most basic health and safety protocols are put up to ensure safety measures, wearing a face mask and shields, following physical distancing, and wash stations are placed in key areas. And more than anything else, the preparations of all the materials, including the learning activity packages for the different learning areas, were and will remain to be one of the utmost priority. Following the department's most essential learning competencies as prescribed, we have also framed our activities according to the competency levels of our school children to ensure learner independence and/or with little supervision. City Central School was able to tap the assistance of the local community with regards to materials such as bond papers and internet connectivity and services needed to successfully implement the new learning modalities. Because of the measures we have taken, the past year has been a successful year with no dropouts and a high passing rate across the different grade levels. This triumph would not be possible without our dear parents and the community. We are truly thankful for making all this a reality. Daghan kaayong salamat!